GTA 6 is gonna be big. No, really, it's gonna be massive. Perhaps not so much wider in its landscape as Rockstar have said that they want, as Rockstar have said they want to start with a smaller initial release, but it's definitely gonna be deep. Previous GTA games have been littered with extra things to do. From hitting the gym to going bowling with your cousin, GTA 6 looks set to take those activities and pump those numbers right up to the moon. So let's dive into the ocean that will be GTA's extracurricular activities and find out what we'll get to do to distract us from doing the story missions. It's no surprise that GTA 6 will be massive. GTA games and Rockstar games in general have been getting more and more in-depth as time has gone in. Red Dead Redemption 2 had players swimming in an ocean of ridiculous detail. There are still people out there now making videos about the weird and wonderful things they've found in the game. GTA 6 won't be any different in continuing the trend of expanding all the little things that you'll be able to do to immerse yourself in the game world. Hell, from the look of the leaks, you'll even be able to use the gumball machines. Chewing on those virtual gumballs and giving Jason and Lucia all the cavities that your dentist has warned you about while they grill you for no flossing. Despite the only information that we've been getting officially are little bits from Rockstar themselves, small drops and hints from them as they tease their announcements. We still know a lot because fortunately for us, a large amount of data was leaked in 2022. One of the things leaked was a list of around 500 plus activities that you'll be able to do in-game. We'll link the tweet, X, for you to see in the description. You suck so much, Elon. So let's break these down. Previous GTA games activities included things like going to comedy clubs, bowling, and even car dancing with hydraulics, which was interesting to say the least. Also, a lot of these different things could usually be done with another NPC character, one that you had some kind of relationship with, whether purely platonic friendship or going on dates to romance other characters. Interestingly, in GTA 6, the two main protagonists are already romantically involved. In essence, as you will be playing as both of them, if you do decide to take them both out on a date to the crazy golf course, you'll essentially be dating yourself. As strangely masturbatory as that sounds, we here at Heist Central aren't ones to kink shame. Who are we to judge? Anyway, let's have a look at some of these activities. Of the activities, there are sports, dynamic world events, and random encounters that could lead to all kinds of adventures, all of which should ensure that no playthrough is the same. Backyard wrestling. As a wise old Hulk Hogan once said, "Hell yeah, brother." Live out your wrestling fantasies with some backyard wrestling. Drop the glitz, glamour, and scripted kayfabe of the WWE for the harsh and brutal Pabst blue ribbon crushing chaos of backyard wrestling. Will there be in-game money to be made? Probably. Will that even matter? Definitely not. Rocking up to backyard rings and smashing some teeth in without having to worry about the law will be plenty of motivation to bring the pain. Drug labs. Will you be able to set them up yourself? Maybe. They are definitely going to exist in some form. You yourself might be able to take down and rob some rival dealers or just rob them blind of their money and product. Who are they going to go to? The Better Business Bureau? Apparently, they will be found in all manner of places where you'd imagine. Out-of-the-way trailers and apartments in deprived and impoverished neighborhoods. Rough parts of town where the police don't tend to bother going to. As tragic as that might sound, it's not like you'd be able to cook meth in the upper crust parts of Miami without someone noticing it. Drug deals. Keeping with the theme of illicit substances, drug deals will feature in GTA 6. It might be random events that might catch your eye. It could be ones that you could get involved in. You might be a buyer, a dealer, or again simply going full unhinged GTA and robbing the dealers. You might upset some underworld rivals, but again, it's not like they can go to the police and lodge a complaint. With the game's inventory system, you might find yourself carrying some substances that the police might stop and arrest you for. Be careful. Drug houses. Or dens. Dens makes them sound pretty awful. For all we know, they could be a dealer's house, full of guns, products, and cash. A good target for a robbery. Possibly. That said, they could also be the much more tragic version of a drug house, a last bastion of the addicts that society has done their best to sweep under the rug. While a sorry sight, if Rockstar is going for realism, then that's one way to showcase the much darker side of the war on drugs. Fishing. Onto a much lighter subject. If you enjoyed the fishing mechanics of Red Dead Redemption 2, then you'll be pleased that it appears to be making a cameo in GTA 6. Yes, you'll be able to take time out of your fast-paced criminal career to chill by a lakeside or in a boat on the ocean and land the catch of the day. In addition to that, there appears to be a bait and tackle shop for all your fishing needs. It's been suggested that the wildlife in the game is going to be incredibly detailed. Hopefully that will include marine life in the game's biomes. You may need different baits and equipment to catch different fish, from deep-water sea fish to freshwater fish in lakes, rivers, and the swamps. Just be careful of the alligators. Music video. Who knows what this one is? Maybe there will be random events where a music video is being filmed. Maybe it'll be a side mission that you can get involved in. Maybe you'll be able to feature in the video yourself, which would actually be quite silly considering that you are a pair of career criminals and probably don't want to make a name for yourself by putting your face out there. Workout challenge. It's been confirmed in the leaks that you will be able to hit the gym. In GTA San Andreas, you could use the gym to gain muscle mass and improve your cardio. This would turn the main character CJ into a buff, fit dude capable of impressive sprints and hard punches. This may be the case for GTA 6, where your character's stats can be dramatically improved upon by regularly working out. There also appears to be a workout challenge, whatever that might entail. In San Andreas, it was a triathlon competition. Will we get something similar in GTA 6? Easy Score. Listed as such with a list of different stores in brackets such as bingo, clothing store, cafe, body shop, cash and carry. The term Easy Score likely refers to the fact that these places will be easy for you to rob. Scarface crime scene. We know that Rockstar loves to litter Easter eggs throughout their games, one of which in GTA 6 seems to be a reference to Scarface. For those that don't know, Scarface was a movie from the 80s based in Miami, where Tony Montana, played by Al Pacino, was a Cuban migrant who came up to dominate the cocaine criminal empire of the city of Vice. A great film that ended when Scarface flew too close to the sun and fell hard into the fountain of his gauche palace, with a buckshot in his back and a mountain of cocaine up his nose. Somewhere in GTA 6 there will be a lovely little homage to him for you to find. Bonnie and Clyde mystery. There are going to be a few murder mysteries in the game that will follow the same vein as the one in RDR2, spread across multiple locations with clues that you will have to piece together. As GTA 6 seems to be an ode to Bonnie and Clyde, it seems only right that there will be a little mystery story for you to follow and unravel. Warehouse sex robots. Sorry, the scriptwriter wasn't quite sure what to write for this one without running the risk of getting the video demonetized. Please feel free to use your own imagination as to what warehouse sex robots might be like in the game. Warehouse torture. Oh, come on. Let's just hope that this is the kind of event that you will come across and be able to put a swift stop to. That, or if you're going to be involved in it, let's just hope the story leads us all to believe that it's justified. As a caveat, torture is never justified, but there was that one mission in GTA 5. You all know the one. It involved pliers and a car battery. Salon Patron. It's been showcased that your career's hair will grow if it isn't regularly groomed. Naturally, you'll probably want to pay a visit to the salon or the barbershop. Just don't rob them, or they might give you a bad cut next time you go. Kidnapping Victim. Ideally not the player character, but who knows? You will be playing as two protagonists, so you may find yourself in the position where you'll have to rescue your better half. That, or you may inadvertently find yourself preventing a kidnapping happening right in front of you. Or you could end up finding someone locked in a basement as you explore the world. Hopefully, you'll be inclined to do the right thing. Swamp Safari Crazy Golf. Actually sounds like a very fun place for a first date. Just don't go for a dip if you lose your ball in the swamp. Take the loss. The Gators have it now. Museum. Rockstar's location scouts were noted to be going around different places in the Sunshine State to research building interiors, hinting that GTA 6 is going to have a lot more buildings with interiors to explore, one of which being a museum. What kind of museum? Who knows? Will it be worth robbing for priceless artifacts? More than likely. Voice in a storm drain. I guess we're going to float too. In a creepy reference to it, I wonder if Pennywise is bulletproof. And finally, A UFO animal house? There is so much to unpack in those 3 words alone that it is pretty much impossible to predict just what on earth it will be. Alien animals? A UFO parked in the backyard? Aliens experimenting on animals and people? Aliens hiding in plain sight among humans? This list isn't exhaustive but scratches the surface on the kind of things on offer to keep you busy outside of the main story. A lot of developers love to add in filler. This also includes Rockstar. It's no big secret that they want to pad their games out with anywhere between 20 to 40 hours of gameplay. The only issue is that some of those developers pad their games with nothing but rubbish. From silly collectible fetch quests to absolutely ridiculous grinds like the Shadow Wars and Shadow of War. Something so egregious that Monolith Productions had to patch it up and walk it back. The ending wasn't even that great either. It's nice to see that in Rockstar's case, they're taking the lessons that they learned with RDR2 and putting in things that people actually want to do. Interesting things to go hunting for, or simple mini-games that add to the experience. This writer spent hours playing Poker in Valentine in Red Dead 2 just because it was fun. What are you looking forward to trying out when you get your hands on a copy? Let us know in the comments what you're excited for. Please don't say it's the sex robots. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the extra activities to do, then hit that like and subscribe button. Please the YouTube sex robot algorithm. Touch it, caress it. Give it what it wants and it shall return curated content for you in kind.